Sixth grade, another quadrilateral that we're going to be finding the area of is a trapezoid. So remember, Miss Keeler, you want to explain what does that shape of a trapezoid look like?
Well, to me it looks like we're at the circus, and it looks like the pedestal that they put in the main tent, and they put the elephant's foot up on top of that. It kind of has a firm base at the top and a wider base at the bottom.
And I noticed too that with the trapezoid it has one set of parallel lines. So these two lines are parallel to each other.
They certainly are, but is there height involved in this, Mrs. Gall?
There is going to be height involved with it. And so when we find the height of our shape, remember it always has to form a 90-degree angle with its base. So when we have our trapezoid, you're going to see a little line coming down to form that 90-degree angle with your base. So let's say the height of this trapezoid is 4 meters. And then our top base we'll say is 5 meters, and then on the bottom we have 8 meters.
So what if they decide to put a measurement on either one of these lines?
Oh, like if we said this was also 5 meters?
Yeah.
And they're going to do that for you, 6th grade, because they're trying to trick you. Because they want you to think that's the height. But is it our height? No.
So we just need to trust the formula. So we're going to give you the formula, and you just need to trust it. So here it comes.
Okay, so the formula for the area of a trapezoid is A equals, and we have another fraction with this one. So
that fraction means to do what? So you're going to have a top portion and a bottom portion. So here comes the top.
On the top, you're taking H, and then we have parentheses. When H is right beside that parentheses, what operation does that mean?
Multiplication.
You guys are awesome. Multiplication. Inside of the parentheses, we have B1, which stands for base 1, and we're adding that to base 2, so B2.
You guys remember order of operations? What do you do first? Parentheses before your multiplication. Good job.
And then all of that is going to be divided by 2.
So let's fill in for our letters. So we have area equals, and then there's the H. On the count of 3, if you know what the height is, say that. 1, 2, 3.
4 meters.
Very good. Now we got to put our parentheses in. And there's base 1 and base 2. Remember, the commutative property means that it doesn't matter the order that you put. Let's go from the top down. So the first base on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
5 meters.
Good. And the second base is?
8 meters.
Good. Let me close the parenthesis. And we're going to divide that by 2. So what do we do first?
Multiply.
Order of operations. What are we going to do first?
Parentheses.
Parentheses. So inside the parentheses we have 5 plus 8. On the count of 3, 5 plus 8 is 1, 2, 3.
13.
13.
So I'm going to bring everything down. I still have my 4. What operation am I doing with the 4 and the 13? Multiplication. So what needs to go between 4 and 13? Parentheses or a dot. So I'm going to come back in parentheses. And we're still dividing by 2.
So now what are we going to do next? Multiplication or division? We're going to do the top first. So we're going to do 4 times 13. So on your calculator, do that. Unless you can do that one mentally. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. 52 divided by
2.
Put that in your calculator. 52 divided by 2 is?
26.
26 what? Meters
squared.
Squared, which is the area. Nice job.
Okay, 6th grade. So now you got to use all 3 of those quadrilaterals we talked about to work through your assignment today.